It is a dark and uncomfortable night. All of you are whisked away in a series of rushing figures and flashing lights as vehicles rush up along the scene. Most of what is happening is sorting through the debris, removing all of you from the wreckage of the tram. And no questions are asked. The police are there investigating the scene and immediately setting up barriers and preventing the public from coming too close for their own safety. But the rest of you are pulled away, most of you on stretchers, some of you sitting or standing or walking if you are able, and directed towards vehicles where you are comfortably sit and rushed away to Lundman Sitting Center. The Lundman Hospital, you are escorted through a series of rooms and situated in your own private room. Your wounds are taken care of and all of you are healed. I would like everyone to mark a long rest just to make it easy, as you are all back up to full HP. It's about midnight when the time you actually get to sit back and breathe, get a feel for your surroundings. For some of you, your wounds are not too difficult to patch up. But as you were brought in, you understood that each of you were separated and put into individual rooms. And once your physical ailments were taken care of, you were once again put in front of one of these psychiatrists with a blank face mask as to prevent their identity or any sort of racial traits or anything to... You do know that they hide their identities in order to make the process simpler and non-biased. But they ask you questions and try to get a level on your psychological behavior, how you're doing and whatnot. A general debrief that you've happened only a few times at this point. But even with the sense of repetition and it's weird. It feels off to have this happening now. It's understandable, but still it feels what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe unprofessional. As if they're worrying about the wrong stuff or still trying to keep you in this. How do all of you respond to going through the psychological debriefing? Eris, you are... You okay?
What? Yes.
Okay. You are... you were laying down when a member of the Bergenworth group comes in and begins debriefing you, trying to get readings on your situation, asking you baseline questions, and eventually get to the point where they start asking you about what happened and trying to get a read on you. How do you react to this sort of questioning?
I think
Do you take it at face value? Do you try to be cagey or?
I take it at face value.
Okay. So you give pretty base answers and don't really go into too much detail and just keep trying to answer them until they're satisfied, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I think she just kind of wants it to be over.
Yep. After a few moments, they finish up and they set down their pen and they look up at you and say, "As it stands with the current situation, do you think that you will be staying with the Bergenworth Research Institution?"
Well, I mean, it's not their fault that the train was essentially robbed and everyone's lives were put in danger, I assume. Or are you saying that it is? Should I not trust them?
No response. And they slowly stand up from their seating.
Okay.
And they excuse themselves from the room. Unless you stop them.
No, I think she just lets them leave. She's just kind of over the whole thing by now.
Okay. Olson. You are also situated in a room, and after getting your various wounds healed, you are once again presented with that voice that's scrambled in order for you to be unable to detect their race or their gender or any discernible features about them. And they ask you debriefing questions. How do you respond?
For the last damn time, I didn't see anything.
God damn it. Do you...
You don't know how to respond to that one, do you?
Do you continue with your deflection, or do you answer honestly? Do you withhold any information, or you attempting any sort of, besides your usual tomfoolery?
Nah.
What do you mean, nah?
I tell them everything.
Okay. And once they have finished, goodness gracious, I should not have looked at the discussion channel.
I've been purposefully staying off of it.
As they finish, you hear the clack of their writing utensil as they set it down and say, "After everything that has happened, do you intend on staying and completing your work with the Bergenworth Research Facility?"
I already signed your damn papers. I have nowhere else to go, so... Well, the answer to that's yes.
Very
Can you
well.
point me to the bathroom?
I will send someone in to assist you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I just realized that I've forgotten something very terrible. I did not put a bathroom. I spent days
Olsen, you'll
on this
just have to
map
pee
and
your
I
pants.
didn't put in a bathroom.
Part of the experiment.
He just thinks the potted plant in the corner is the bathroom.
No. This room's the bathroom. This room's the
Point me
bathroom.
towards the potted plant.
Are we in holding cells? What is happening?
Holy shit!
You
one
are-
bathroom for all of those
You
cells?
are at a hospital.
This is one of the
Oh,
most
that's why
prison-like
I feel like
hospitals
my
I've
life
ever
is in
seen.
danger.
Oh,
Let's see.
sure.
Of course your life's in danger. I'm here.
There we go.
No, my mental state is in danger
No,
with you
it's
around.
There's
fine.
the
Your
there's the
eyes, though,
toilet.
that's what's
Literal
in danger.
toilet.
Yeah. It's freaking. It's a toilet and sink from like
That's
a.
depressing.
Yeah. Just shush. It's what we've got. Okay.
He can't allow Olsen to pee in the potted plant, okay? He
Exactly.
has to figure it out.
Just.
Why
Wait.
not? I'm just
So we
feeding
need
the
to-
plants.
Wait, how is Olsen going to find the bathroom?
That's why
That's-
I asked them to
Somebody's
leave.
gonna come in.
It.
Okay,
Just
okay.
like any hospital, there are people to assist you with everything that you need.
Oh my
In
God.
that case, give me those eyes.
Not
Oh my
that.
god.
You said anything. Okay, I'll shut up. Continue.
Mrs. Rouser. That's stupid. I'm sorry. You.
Mr. Rouser.
How do you respond to the questioning?
Being honest, I would ask what happened with Sky's character, because whether she ended up living or not is probably going to affect Rabble Rouser quite a bit.
She was taken away from you when you entered the hospital, and you did not know anything else of the current situation. They've
Okay.
escorted you to a separate room. The blinds are open. You can see outside of your room, but they have asked you to stay within your room. Once you were healed and patched up and everything is good to go, which probably wasn't much for you. I think this is you're the first person to actually have this psychological debriefing happen.
Yeah,
Go ahead and make a perception check if you're just sort of paying attention, since because you didn't have much.
Oof.
You didn't have too many people bothering you at all.
That'd be a 6.
Okay. There is a lot of activity going on outside, but you can tell that from the usual staff that works the hospital, you also recognize that there are people from the Bergenworth facility that have arrived and also begun to interact with those people. And then you also see some police officers arrive, but you don't really know what's going on or what's happening necessarily.
Okay.
But you do know that she is on this floor, but in a room separate from yours. Actually, I should have asked. Were you asking me, the dungeon master, that question, or were you asking this person that question?
Asking that person.
Okay. Do you ask this in the middle of their questioning, before or after?
Probably in the middle.
Okay. In order to make sure that we have a rudimentary test and to judge your vitals and life signs normally, we must refrain from giving you too much outside stimulus. So, I can answer your questions after the baseline questions.
Alright.
Okay. So, do you answer the questions honestly? Do you withhold anything? Do you get irritated or angry?
I answer them honestly.
Perhaps a bit
Also-
backhanded?
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
like if I didn't go back to help my teammate, I probably could have caught the guy.
They stop and look up at you. And you believe that you are capable of succeeding where your party members have failed.
Well, look at me. flex.
They rest their hand down, but don't let go of their pen. Do you believe yourself the most adequate member of your study group?
I don't know the others that well, but I am definitely adequate.
They write something down, and without looking up, they simply say, positive affirmation of one's own capabilities is healthy. Do you believe that you made the wrong decision by assisting your compatriot rather than completing what you believe to be more appropriate goal?
I don't think I've decided yet.
Do you believe as though you have failed?
Yeah.
To what have you failed? Have you failed your group?
Maybe more myself. I feel like I could have done better, done more. It was a train wreck.
They write a few things that take a couple moments. What would you have done differently? Or what would you change in the future going forward?
I try to push myself harder.
Understanding one's limits is the first step in order to overcoming them. And they finish writing. Do you have anything else?
I think that's it.
They set down their pen and say, going forward, would you like to continue working with the Bergenwolf Society?
Yeah.
Very well. And they stand up and leave the room.
Probably start pacing a lot.
Okay. And you are all free to move about your space.
Are we able to leave our rooms at all, or just?
When you go to exit your room, there is, you can see that there is a person stationed outside. Whether or not it's your psychiatrist or someone else working for the Bergenwerf Institute, you don't know. But they say, please stay in your room for just a moment longer. We are still situating the floor. And you can see that there are police forces moving around and securing the area and setting up officers at different entry and exit points, and people are actually like covering up windows, or like not covering up windows but like checking windows, like occasionally like looking over their shoulder as they're patrolling. But you can also see that there's an officer at the stairs and at the elevators.
Are we in some sort of lockdown?
You get the sense that since the Bergenwerf research team has made their way into the building, things have changed from the normalcy of what a normal hospital is And it actually seems like the rest of this floor has been cleared out. So it appears as though there is no one else in any of the rooms except for you guys.
Am I in one of the rooms too?
Hold on. I will get to you in a moment.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Sorry. But you are allowed access to use the bathroom, and then you are returned to your room. You were given an escort to the restrooms.
This is weird.
Do you want to try and like listen in, or try and get a feel for what's going on?
I think I'm gonna walk over and try to put my ear to the wall that I share with Rebel, because I can kind of hear her voice, I think.
No, the rooms are soundproof.
The rooms are soundproof? That's lame.
The only sound you'd be able to hear is through the glass, which would be the outside. So
They may be
Fine.
soundproof, but are they me-proof?
Jesus Christ. I don't even
there's
want to
only
find
one
out.
way to find out.
No, no.
And you break a prison?
Stop trying to break everything.
It's time for a prison break.
I'll put I'll kind of listen up close to the glass then to see if I can hear them talk about anything.
Make a perception check.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm opening my thing.
Oh, I gotta go my neck.
Perception. Oh my god, why? Well, that's a 7.
Okay. You kind of just hear a bunch of people kind of hurriedly moving around. I mean, it does seem like Bergenworth has sort of taken over the floor. They are setting up stuff, but mainly there does seem to be like an argument between the police force and the Bergenworth facility. And it seems like they are asking you to stay in your rooms while they sort out whatever this disagreement is, or at least confrontation.
Okay.
But you are left in your rooms alone for a good amount of time, doing if you want to do anything.
I think after a bit of pacing, I'll probably just lay down on the reclined seat and take a nap.
Okay. You absolutely may do so. Olsen, you wanted to test the structural integrity of the walls? Olsen's muted. Good. I think after a few moments, you actually do see that there is like a heated argument between the main head guy
Meow.
that you know. What?
Meow.
What is happening?
Rawr.
Okay.
Continue.
Was there anything that you wanted to do?
Use the bathroom.
Yes, you are granted access to the bathroom. You use the bathroom.
While I'm walking there, hey, you mind if I borrow your eyes real quick? I need to see where I'm going.
They do not play along.
Can I roll a charisma a sec?
No.
You
Damn it,
cannot.
I'm gonna use the nat 20.
Roll.
I'm gonna use the nat 20 for it.
No. That's why I'm not allowing it.
I swear
Also,
I'll
just
take
because
one
you
of
roll
their
a
eyes.
20 does not mean that that beats the DC.
This is true. I'll take their eyes eventually. You can't stop me forever.
I actually can. Once you make your way back from the bathroom, though, you are given a special item that's one of the... I guess you wouldn't know how to define them, but someone hands something to you and says, "This was prescribed to you. You should be able to use this in order to help you with your situation. Please accustom to it, and you may find its use quite useful." And what is placed in your hand feels like a... it's like an 8-inch kind of rod that's probably... It's like a... You know, like one of those big pencils that you can get sometimes? It's kind of like that.
You mean the oversized ones?
Yeah, the oversized ones. But you can tell that it's not made of wood and lead. Instead, it is made up of a bunch of different polymers, but mostly tough plastics. And you can see that there is a few different interactions.
I can see, huh?
Do you intend to use it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
No.
What'd you get? Olson, why did you mute yourself to roll? Alright. Cool. Oh. You back?
To be honest, I didn't even realize I muted myself.
Jeez. What'd you get for your investigation check?
I'm rolling it right now.
Okay.
15.
Okay. It does not take you very long at all. You can see that there are a few buttons and twists and that you can perform on it. But basically, as you kind of lift it up and open, it's almost kind of like it's a stylus in a sheath, sort of. Once you open it, I feel this sort of warm energy that comes from it, and a voice speaks aloud. "Hello? Would you like to pair a new device?"
Yes.
Affirmative. Accessing.
does
And
it
then
sound
you
like
feel
the
this
damn cat
wave of
from
energy. What?
Sounds like the cat from that one Buzz Lightyear movie.
Boop, 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 boop. Accessing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you can absolutely think of it that. You feel this wave of energy wash over you, and it's almost like watching blue light enter your mind and start building these different screens of information. It says, "This is your personal holographic animal project psychological interface. Please select animal type." And I believe you chose an insectoid,
Spider.
actually. Yeah. Okay. You briefly scroll through and choose a spider. And then a few moments later, you watch as it materializes and is constructed And then you watch as the rest of the room begins to build itself around. And almost like you're watching a virtual display, like you're in sort of like VR. You watch as the world begins to materialize around you. And you now have access to Find Familiar.
Oh my god, I have echolocation.
Yeah. So you now have control of a spider familiar that you can see through its eyes. So, in a very weird sort of... you ever watch those videos of like 3D GoPro footage or something?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. So it takes some getting accustomed to. But after having no sight for a long time, it's a welcome sight, literally.
This is gonna be weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll just be in my room trying to get used to it.
Okay. I think after a few moments you hear the door open and you turn and see a man in a weathered lab coat, soaking wet. His hair and beard are just completely frazzled, and he's adjusts his glasses and said, "Hey, so how are you liking the thing? The work? Well?"
I raise my hand, just look at it and move a couple of my fingers. Well, I have to say, seeing like this is a bit odd compared to my other ways, but
Yeah.
I think this is much preferable than being blind.
It's a start. It's something to. It's just it's a small step in the right direction. This is simply just to give you something for the time being. I'm actually quite impressed that you chose an insect with multiple eyes to get you different points. That's pretty impressive. Stereoscopic vision is usually preferred to most people, but can also be a bit disorienting depending upon location that you're viewing. Anyways, I'm Dr. Leonard Page. I suppose it's first time I've actually met you face to face. We've spoken once before, and he reaches out to shake your hand.
I can't say your voice sounds familiar, and I reach my hand out to shake his hand.
Thank you. It seems that you have very good, sensitive qualities. It's actually due to the fact that you lose one sense that your other senses heighten. Anyways, glad to see that you're still sticking on with the program. I am, as you know, the head researcher of... Shall we get everyone else in here? That might be...
That would be a lot better, yes.
Alright. And he opens the door and leads you outside.
I'd like for the spider to like be on my shoulder.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Is this a... No, let's do this token for him. It's like a research dude. You watch as Dr. Leonard Page comes and opens your door, Eris, and says, "Hey, group meeting. Do you mind coming?" And he kind of waves you over with his fingers.
Okay.
I'm gonna be gone for a few minutes.
And you see on Olson's shoulder a blue spider that's about hand size. Then he leads you into this room and then closes the door behind him.
I'm just snoring.
I suppose I should wake him up. And he comes over and kind of taps your shoulder. Excuse me. Sorry to wake you up, but I assume that you're... forgot what I was going to say. Basically, I assume you're bored, or whatever is what I was, I guess, trying to get at.
Yeah.
So, let me brief you on the current situation. He sort of steps away and he's kind of paces a little bit, and you can see that he's extremely flustered. The London police are investigating the crash and the situation. I will admit that this was completely unexpected, so I do apologize for all of you, for your inconvenience and what has happened to all of you. And I understand that some of you have no place to go, but I want to assure you that we will do everything to make sure that your safety is our utmost concern. That being said, things are a bit up in the air at the moment, so I mean, if you want out, I do not blame you. But it seems as though, and this is a situation that we believed we were getting a handle on, but now we start to realize that there are things that we may never control. Let me just put it this way. There is a group of individuals who see the kind of creative process that we're going through, the research that we have, and experimental science in both magical and technology, and see it as an abomination, and would very much like to see all of our work, including that done with you all, destroyed. Which means that even though you may feel as though you have no bearing with us yet, you are all in danger? It's not a great way of putting it. You're not in danger. Well, you are being targeted. We're all being targeted. It's hard. You are associating yourselves with us and our business and what we stand for, and no matter who you are, where you are, there will always be someone that disagrees with what you have to say. So, while this is nothing new, I feel that I must be utmost upfront with you about this.
You talking about those guys on the train?
Yes.
So you're saying that the research that you're doing is putting us in grave danger?
The research that we are doing, our business in its entirety, as well as all of our staff, are at risk, which includes you. As you are now a part of this, I feel as though it should be said. And I am a scientist, but first and foremost, I am a doctor. And so, for me to simply overlook my primum non sier, first, do no harm. My main objective is to make sure that you guys are as safe as possible. my research, for whatever reason, means little next to your all safety. So, while there may be problems with our psychological study, as I have informed you that there are now outside effects, I feel it is simply my humane duty to inform you of the danger that is present and is real. Arthel has already stated that she does not want to be a part of this anymore. Which is concerning for me, as I now do not know where she is going and what she is going to do. But it is outside of our hands now. She is now considered a civilian and no longer a part of our process. She is alive, and turns to you all and looks you in the eye. She is alive, she's well, and she has actively chosen to no longer be a part of our program.
Understandable. She did take a major hit, I suppose.
You can see he's like rubbing his hands together until his knuckles are white.
You seem
All right,
nervous.
who activated the Xbox?
Me. It's always me.
You gonna play Cookie Clicker?
What about Urathor?
I played some GTA Online. Gonna go to the poker house.
Okay. Urathor, as I'm sure some of you know, were taken by the members of these deviants, whatever you want to call them. The police is currently investigating the situation, and as soon as they know anything, they will let us know. I have no idea what's the... I have no idea what their plans could be. I would assume and hope that they plan not on harming him, but seeing as, well, they have taken him, perhaps they will use him as some sort of hostage in exchange for more demands. I do not know.
You know what
More
they
demands?
Raided from the back of the train.
What did Rabble say?
Do you know what they raided from the back of the train?
He looks to both of you nervously. I would like each of you to make persuasion checks, as these are both important questions, and I will answer them in kind, but separately.
That's 7.
He sort of shakes his head. We don't know.
You said persuasion?
Yes. And again, he is extremely nervous. You know
12.
You know that he does not do well with talking to people, to socializing, to being this close to people, especially people that he is in charge of. But he is trying to be very quick and expedient with his description and whatnot, and does not want to beat around the bush with you all.
Is this Paige?
I'd
Yes,
like to
this
think
is
that
Dr.
he's
Leonard
more-
Page. This is the head researcher.
I'd like to think that he's more like comfortable with me because of the fact that I'm blind.
Well, you're
But
not
I'm
blind
unsure.
anymore.
Well, you got a point. Damn,
And
there goes the comfortableness.
I'm
I
gonna
feel like
say
we-
no. He's always been sort of nervous when approaching people. It's a flaw that he has, but he's struggling with it. So
Olsen makes everyone nervous, so I don't know where you would get that idea.
Yeah, you
You literally-
I was just
Literally
letting you know that he is his normal amount of nervous because he's speaking to people. He doesn't seem to be like shaken necessarily, unless you would like to make an insight check.
I mean, does my 12 persuasion do anything?
Your 12 persuasion, and what you stated was more demands. And he looks at you and says, "This is not our first dealing with anarchists, and we do believe that this is the same group, in fact, which is unfortunate." Did I lose you guys? Hello? I think I lost connection to everybody. Oh dear. Okay, sorry everybody. Give me just a second. Boo-doo-doo-boop-boop. Boo-doo-boop-boop-boop. Boo-doo-doo-boop-boop. Boo-doo-doo-boop-boop.
Spider can you?
Hello?
Give me them eyes.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, Spell. Welcome to my
Hello.
D&D campaign.
He sounded like a robot.
Do you have a kill whistle?
Sorry. What was the last thing you remember hearing me say?
You said, "Did I lose
Something about
connection?"
You.
Oh, okay.
You telling
So
us everything.
yeah, I basically said everything that he said. And, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yes, that is the information that he has given to you.
I'd like
Okay.
to do an insight check,
Yeah, to see if
For
he's
what he
more
told
nervous
me.
than normal or anything. Yeah.
just to see like if he's lying to me about what he knows about
Oh,
the back
okay.
of contents.
Fair enough.
That's also not good. That's an 8.
Can't seem to get a read. I mean, he does seem nervous, but again, you can't tell if it's because he's hiding
I-
anything or
Sorry, go ahead.
what were you gonna say, Eris?
Can I also make an insight check?
Yes, you may. Olsen, you may also if you want. But I think he's too busy playing GTA.
25.
All right, what are you trying to determine?
Nat 20. Sorry.
Nat 20 for 25.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to insight check?
To see if he's lying about what he if he knows what they were after.
When
Nat 20, 23.
are you also going to expend a nat 20 on this when she already got one?
No, I got a nat 20.
Really?
Double that?
Wow.
I got a
God.
nat 20.
Suck
My
it.
first fucking roll.
Oh,
And I got a nat
no.
20. Get
Same.
roasted, Sparrow. We're pulling out the nat 20s on this campaign.
Holy fuck, that's nuts though. What?
Olsen, you notice that when Eris asks, or actually, I believe it was Rabble that asked, was anything, do we know what was stolen from the bag?
Or-
Yeah.
Olsen, you notice that his body shifts a little bit, as if his entire body quakes a little bit with your heightened, or new eyes. Eris, you notice his heartbeat speed up. You can feel his heart rate increase. And he maybe even gets slightly red in the face or maybe ears. But he says, "We don't know." And moves on.
Okay. Well, since we don't know anything about what's happening except for that it's happening, what do we do now?
We have set up a perimeter. This entire floor has been locked down. You all are safe for the moment until we can figure out what's going on with situation. I I'm figuring it out. But as it stands, our first priority is making sure that you all stay safe, and second is that we figure out where Urathor is, what has happened to him, and how to get him back by any means necessary. Then and only then will the police go on the offensive and attempt to track down this group and figure out what they want and how to stop them. So, for the moment, we are simply trying to make your stay here as comfortable as possible. So if there's anything that you need, please let us know.
I do got a question.
Yes.
When I was getting off the train, I had picked up someone with me. How they doing?
Yes, she is also fine.
You
Okay.
might want to make sure she has extra security around her, because this guy,
As a little smile just slowly creeps upon my face.
just don't let him near her.
You will all be given individually your own personal keeper that will be with you to assist you with anything that you need. In addition, and you see him glance out the window, it seems as though the London police has orchestrated that a officer be posted with all of you for the time being.
So not one, but two nannies. Wonderful.
2 officers just for Olsen.
As long as you all stay together, there should not be an issue. There should only be one officer at a time. But perhaps even going forward from this, it seems as though the presence of the police, he says through gritted teeth, are going to be ever more present in our everyday lives. And you see him sort of hang his head as he just sort of squeezes his hands together. And you can tell that he is very irritated due to this situation.
Things
Is
could have
this-
been worse.
Is this hospital on the site of the laboratory and stuff?
No, this is in town.
Okay.
So are we going to be able to continue the experiments or the anything?
Not gonna be very comfortable
From
around
here?
police.
He walks over and sits down on the biohazard container and kind of places his fingers together and kind of swallows hard. We will ever strive to move forward, but bear in mind that what we're doing here is make sure that all of you find a way to help you with your situation first and foremost. My research, my job is all secondary, and I hope you understand that. This is a big thing that we are trying to do something, but it's very difficult in this time. And you can see that he's like, shoulders are tightening and he's like doing hand gestures. So whether or not our business is able to scrounge anything from this endeavor is a bit up in the air at the moment, but do know that we will help you with each of you with your interests and concerns. All I ask for is your patience. And he clasps his hands together and kind of holds them over his mouth.
Very well then. You guys are
Well-
helping me out big time when it comes to this whole eye thing, so I don't mind waiting a while.
Thank you. Thank you.
What about you, Rabble? Rabble?
Rabble, are you muted? You can disconnect your mic.
I'd be smoking.
Hello?
Hello?
Sorry, I had to go run and get my phone charger. It was dying.
Oh. Did you hear what was being said?
Probably not.
Dope.
Dr. Page said that he wants to make sure that you guys get your situations dealt with first, and his research and this project are on the back burner, if not on hold, indefinitely. But the current situation is maintaining your safety and then figuring out how to get Earthor back in that situation.
Do we know where he's at?
He was just kind of nodding his head slowly, just sort of like still shaken. And when you ask that, he stops shaking his head, starts tapping his foot.
Look, Dr. Page, you're gonna have to stop withholding things from us. Because I can tell you're lying.
Make a persuasion check.
Stupid phone. Ah, okay. Ooh. That is a 21.
He stays looking at the floor for several long seconds before he unlaces his fingers, stands up slowly, looks you dead in the eyes, and says, "Sometimes a doctor must do what they must to ensure the safety and the health of their patient." And he swallows hard and just gives you a dead stare.
So you're going to not give us the information that we probably need, but send us on some sort of rescue mission? Is that what I'm hearing?
Rescue mission? No. The police are dealing with this matter. And speaking of the police, they are very eager to get statements from all of you. And it's at this moment that you can see that there are, like, I think there's several police officers that are actually, like, knocking on the glass door. And he kind of gives a uncomfortable nod to them, like, yes, hold on just a moment. I asked them as a consultant to speak with you first and foremost, and I believe I have done so. So, you must excuse me. The police are now going to speak with you, and they may ask you to split up again to make sure that your stories all collaborate in case none of you are conspirators. Excuse me. And he walks past you hurriedly and exits the room. Goodness gracious, there's like a... Why is there a hole here?
Okay, sorry about that. My wife...
Oh, your wife?
My Wi-Fi!
My wife! Sorry.
Married? Congratulations.
Okay. So what did you last hear?
I think they just went out again.
Oh. I'm going to run and get more water because I am completely out. I will be right back.
Anybody there? Is everyone dead?
What are you doing?
I'm just imagining the rats in the background just like a...
Stop.
Sorry.
Those of you
again.
who don't know, Pacific Power turned off just a bunch of power for repairs of something. So my house didn't
Oh,
have
God.
power for like several hours, like
Yeah,
right before
somebody-
we started. So
Somebody came through my work and said that they were turning off. She lives out in Veneta, and she said that they're turning their power off for 48 hours just so that the power lines don't get fucked up, and then it causes a fire.
okay.
It's just fires out here, so.
Anywho, now that you're back, what was the last thing that you remember hearing?
I don't.
I know
Oh,
you were questioning Dr. Leonard Page.
Yeah.
And the Popo were outside.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. I think she's. What did she say? Fuck. Oh yeah. Are you trying to send us on some sort of rescue mission, or I don't understand what the point of lying to us is.
No, you are not going on any rescue mission. The police are dealing with the situation, and speaking of the police, they wish to take statements from all of you, so I requested to speak with you personally first and foremost, but now they want to take statements from each and every one of you and make sure that you're not collaborators. So please excuse me. And he leaves the room, and in walk several police officers. One of them seems to be a Fennekin, which is a fox person. You can see that he's kind of getting a bit up there in years. His ginger color is getting more of a sort of a darker brown, maybe a few silver hairs, but he's got these huge aviators on.
Sir,
What?
I was just saying hi to the officer.
Oh, yeah. He steps into the room and says, "Hello, I am Officer Wilds. As long as we treat each other with a sense of common courtesy, I think we should be able to get through this fairly quickly, and as long as you have nothing to hide, you should have nothing to worry about. We will be separating you off into separate rooms to take statements, but then you will be free to maneuver as you please, so sooner that we get this over with, the sooner you can get back to whatever party you were doing. So, how does that sound?"
Sounds like nothing to worry about.
Good. Good.
You had
All
some nice eyes there, officer.
Why, thank you.
Olsen, shut up. Jesus. Don't mind him.
He lifts up his aviators and gives you a wink. Olsen.
Olsen is the cop flirting with you.
No, he's being just a genuinely open and auspicious guy.
I don't trust this officer. I don't trust this cap.
I don't like cops.
Me neither.
And then he says, "Well, if you will excuse us, ladies, I have to speak with the main woman of the hour." And he turns to you, Rabble. Actually, do I have... Oh my goodness. None of my boards are there. Okay. Freaking... that scared me.
The main woman of the hour. Excuse me?
That sounds about right, actually.
I was the one who stopped the fucking train, but okay.
Yeah, but this is
Fine.
my
I
room.
killed a rat.
Yeah. Outside are more police officers, and they escort you to your guys' rooms again. Actually, I think they just sort of pull you off to 2 separate rooms. And they run you through a series of questions, and I am wondering how straightforward you answer them and their questions.
I would answer them straightforward, best to my knowledge. But I also don't know that Olsen is the one that destroyed the train, because I never went up to the front. So I would probably assume that it was the guy in the robe that somehow sabotaged it.
Okay. So you don't intentionally lie, but you do sort of give a generic taking of the story of how you perceive
Yeah.
it. Okay. Officer Wild finishes writing his notes and says, "Okay, thank you very much. Did you notice anything about the perpetrator? Have you ever seen them before? Do you know any sort of characteristics that define them?"
There were 2 of them. One of them was wearing a black cloak, couldn't see much. Do I know whether it was a man or woman?
Do you?
I mean,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure it
anybody
was
does.
a woman, but I don't think I was over there at that time. So
Yeah,
probably not. And then there was a rat.
Definitely a rat.
There was a rat?
Yeah, big one.
It's dead now.
It was.
The train killed it.
It seemed like a pretty cool rat for the short
Great
time
details.
that I knew it.
A rat? Yeah, a big
I
one.
threw it toward the front of the train
It was a
because
big rat, I swear. I'm not imagining things.
Big old eyes.
They had nice eyes, I can tell you that much.
Oh my
Oh, one of the rat folk. I'm sorry, I thought you were just literally referring to a Mr. Splinter, as it were. Ratatasker, or mice folk, whatever you want to call them. Okay.
I don't know
God. Everyone's
what its
noses
name
just
was.
started bleeding.
I assumed that you were simply referring to a rat person. Or not a rat person. I thought you were just saying that there was a rat randomly out of the blue. So,
Yeah, it
okay.
was a small
all right.
humanoid rat that was definitely
Right,
working
right,
with
right.
them.
Good to know. Thank you very much. Is there anything else that you would like to inform me, tell me?
The rat did try to cast some spells.
Okay. Anything that you can tell me about Mr. Page and his research? How's things going for you?
Oh, pretty good, I guess. I mean, I'm alive.
Good.
Roof over
Good.
my head, food.
So you're receiving adequate benefits for your situation? Did you
Yeah,
say
he
that?
seems like a stand-up guy.
He kind of chooses them. Okay. And you do know that if you choose not to be a part of his research, the police will absolutely 100% give you safety if you choose to leave his research facility. You do know that, correct?
Do I look like someone who needs safety?
I
Like-
simply want to assure you that you do not have to fear the Bergenworth Research Facility. They have no
Oh.
hold on you, and if you feel as though you are being treated unfairly, London Police will step in and assure your safety.
I don't have any problem with them. I'm here by choice.
Very well. That should about do it. And he steps up and walks out of the room.
Have a good day.
You too. Olsen, in your room is a a tall woman that's about 10 feet tall. She's sort of got like gray skin. You can see that she has these 2 demonic horns. And she looks tiefling, except that her figures are a bit more pointed. She is a dragon folk. But also, you can tell that she is also half elven at the same time. Very interesting combination. She also questions you very blatantly and straightforward. What sort of information do you tell her?
I did not see anything, in all honesty.
Shut up.
Hey, I'm just telling you what I saw, and it was nothing.
The figure sighs and continues to ask very specific questions. What sort of things happened on that train? What sort of danger did you experience?
I can't really tell you much. As I said, I couldn't really see anything at the time, so all I can tell you is what I think happened.
What were the list of events in order, please?
Well, I made it into some room. I heard everyone else heading the opposite direction. I started hearing...
I do not want to spend like an hour like discussing everything that happened. I'm asking you specifically, how accurately do you depict the events?
Yeah. Almost accurate, but I'm gonna not tell them about the whole blindsiding thing.
Okay, so you tell them that you don't go into the cockpit?
No, I tell them I go into the cockpit. I just tell them I didn't dive.
Okay, but do you tell them that you interacted with anything in the cockpit?
No, I tell them when I made it into the cockpit, it seemed like someone had sabotaged something from the noises I was hearing.
Okay, alright. Make a deception check.
I'm gonna use that nat 20.
Oh, really? You're gonna burn it on this?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
You know what? Nah, I won't. Alright, where's deception? Let me see what my bonus is for deception.
I mean, it just kind of seems like a
+4.
waste. I'm gonna be honest.
No, let him
with
waste
deception.
it. Quite honestly, it's...
Nah, I'm gonna wait until I'm versus you at some point. I'm taking those eyes.
What did you get?
I get a +4 to this, so that's good. Let's roll, shall we?
It's a -4.
How the fuck? 19.
Dang.
Okay. Now, finishing off your statement, how do you feel about your current situation with the research institution, Bergenworth, and your situation there with them?
To be honest, gotta say I like it very much.
Do you feel safe working for them?
A lot safer than when I wasn't working for them.
And you do realize that if you were to leave their graces, that the London police would assure your safety.
Well, as tempting as that is, I was never a fan of police. And I've already told them that I'm saying so. It's not very good to go back
Very
on
well.
my word.
Thank you for your time. Let me leave.
Bye, weird lady.
Eris, speaking with you in your room is female that is half your height, including her bunny ears. She addresses you and says, "Hello, my name is Officer Hops, and I am here to get any sort of statement that you would like to make about it." What? What?
Fucking
This
Zootopia.
Judy Hopps from
I can't believe no one get. Yes. That's why I waited for her to last. No one recognized Officer Wilde.
No, I knew it. I was like, I wasn't actually thinking you were gonna do it. I
Take
was
an
like,
adversity
what?
token for getting the reference.
Yeah, suck a dick, life. um. Wait. Is there a thing on my thing to do adversity tokens, or just?
You just keep it in your inventory. Or wherever you want to. Just a list somewhere. Adversity
Cool.
tokens are something that you can add to any roll that gives you a boost. It's like, think of it as like an automatic +5 to a roll that you're trying to do.
Okay, no problem. Gotcha.
How accurately do you give your information?
I'm gonna say she gives it pretty accurately, but leaves out like unless they ask her like real specific questions, she's gonna be a little bit more vague about it because
What
she
do you
doesn't
mean?
trust the cops very much. So she's gonna tell them that like she stopped the train, that she's probably gonna leave out the part where she saw Urther, the person help Urther onto the aircraft, because she doesn't know that that'd be incriminating against them, that he might be involved, or
Okay.
and doesn't know if that's like they're good people or they're bad people. So since she doesn't know for sure, she's like, I'm not gonna let
Okay.
them know this
Alright.
bit of information. Otherwise, she's pretty transparent with what happens.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a deception check. This won't be
Dope.
too difficult.
I use Olsen's nat 20.
You can't
You
do
can't
that.
use my nat 20.
If you want to use my eyes, I'm gonna use your nat 20.
Oh, so
Hey,
you're making a trade then.
No,
All right, hand him over. Come on.
Olsen, I will fucking murder you.
Hey, you're the one that said it. Give me those eyes.
In jest,
They
dingus.
look great with my collection.
You said deception?
Yes.
Roll the dice app. You know what? Fine, fuck you.
You could just ask Google to roll a d20.
Just shh.
Hey, Google, stop being a
God
pain in
damn
my
it, you
ass.
suck. I blame you.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. That's a 5.
Okay. You get the idea that they can tell that you're withholding information, but don't push you on it.
I'm not gonna tell them anything I don't want to tell them. Fuck you.
And that seems to be about it. Is there anything else that you want to let us know?
No, I don't think she tells them that Olsen's also the one that fucked up the train.
Okay. And she begins putting away her notebook. Just between you and me, what's it like working with Dr. Page? He kind of weird, kind of you know. Eris? Uh-oh, I think we lost her.
Today. I hate
Oh,
today.
He's alive.
welcome back.
She puts away her notebook and what? And then what?
She says, so how do you feel about Dr. Page? Kind of weird to work with? What's the deal with him anyway?
Why is that what?
It's just between you and me. She's like put away her notebook. See, it kind of, I don't know, kind of You know how it
An
is.
eh?
Yeah. You know.
Do I know how it is? What?
He just seems kind of not all together. You know what I mean?
I don't think you should discriminate people based on their mental health.
I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you for your time. Sorry.
You're a really unprofessional cop, you know that?
Oh, don't come at me with your business. She does not say that.
I was gonna say, excuse you?
Don't you get up all in my business. Alright.
Security! Let me out!
Ignore that. Yeah. And they leave.
Bye.
And you
Weird
are free
lady.
to move about the space. What would you all like to do?
Like the room, or we can leave our rooms and
Yeah, you can leave
talk
your
to
rooms
each other.
now.
Okay, dope. I'm gonna go over to Rabble
Okay.
and just immediately like, what did they ask you?
You close the door behind you.
Sure.
Okay. Why not? You know,
No,
doors are
yeah,
fun.
she'll close the door behind her, mainly because she doesn't want Olsen to be in there.
Racism, I swear.
How is that
How?
racism?
You're
You don't
weird.
like humans, huh?
No.
Aha, racism. She's admitted to it.
Just what
Okay.
happened on the train.
Yeah. Okay.
And if I liked it here.
They didn't ask me if I liked it here. They asked me about Paige, but like really, like she already had like opinion on him, and was trying to push her narrative, which is like, that's fucking awful, and like don't do that to people. But also it's just weird, like unprofessional for a cop. I don't know. They just. Something feels just weird.
Yeah, they seem questionative of the scientists, but I don't know why.
Yeah. Like, I know he was like obviously lying to us about knowing about what they want, these people wanted, and
Dr. Page?
all that.
No way.
yes, because I can sense his heart rate raise, and I can tell he's lying. Anyway.
Oh, he's drinking. Oh.
Either way, I didn't tell them about certain things that happened, but I'm not.
Why not? Where are you
Because
hiding?
I don't trust people. I barely trust you, but I trust you more than the blind one. He scares me. I won't lie.
You should be scared. Woo.
Not in that way. Just
He's peeking up over the wall.
peeking
I
over
can
the
hear
wall.
you.
He's in the vents.
Oh, that's sus.
I may not have great eyesight, but I have great hearing.
These walls are soundproof. Anyway. I don't know. I don't trust the cops. I don't trust Dr. Page, to be quite honest, because I don't know why he thinks he can lie to me. I'm half vampire. I can literally sense when you're lying. It's kind of this shtick. Anyway.
I don't know. I think you got the wrong idea about Paige. I think the doc's alright.
Oh no, I don't think he's lying to us as a bad thing, but I think he is lying to us and I don't appreciate it, you know?
No, he's Doc.
You don't quite care too much about this, do you?
What? Dr. Line?
No, just about the whole thing in general. You just seem very nonchalant about it.
I care.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like she's gonna look over at the door and see Olsen's face pressed up against the glass or something.
You
Does
just see
mean
the
we're-
hologram's title.
Does this mean we're allowed to leave our rooms?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know where to go, I guess. I don't know. Are you hungry?
Always.
We can go get food. Come on. Eris will just start walking to cafeteria, I guess.
Also ask Olsen if he's hungry.
You're not allowed to leave this floor.
Then where do we get the food from?
Yeah, I think a police officer stops you and like, I'm sorry, but you're not allowed to leave this floor. And then you say that to his face, and he's like, Grubhub? Sorry, that's copyrighted. Grubhub?
She just sternly looks at him and just says, like,
Make an intimidation check.
yes! Sorry, I have to pull up my thing now.
From,
Not really,
from such
it's-
elation to such depth instantly. Yes!
Oh my god, my thing is dumb. I don't know why. It's not letting me. Let's see. That's 17?
He flinches and is kind of like, I'm just doing my job. He doesn't say that, but he gives you that look.
Whatever.
Are
Okay,
there
so-
scientists walking around out here?
Yeah. Following you are those sort of I'll get the picture again if you want, but it's these sort of like oh, I actually didn't post the picture. Hold on, I'll go get it.
Gasp.
There's these figures sort of dressed up in you know, the typical kind of white lab coat with some more instruments on them, and also gloves and kind of a hood and somewhat of a mask to sort of conceal their identity in order to make sure that research goes without any sort of bias. Let's see. Oh, I don't have the picture. I will have to go get it real quick. I'm so sorry.
Tisk,
But
tisk.
they're the psychiatrist people. They also kind of blend and do a bunch of different stuff sometimes. But there is one for each of you attending you at all times. And whenever you're as a group, there's also like a police officer that's sort of paying attention to what you guys are doing. But none of them interact with anything that you're doing.
I feel like I'm being watched.
I'd like to think this spider is just looking at you.
This isn't a great picture of them, but that's sort of what they look like. They just kind of like a very basic blank outfit. Oh, actually, this is what most of them look like. Hold on. This is a much better picture of them. There you go. You got a bunch of those people kind of following you around. So there's one for each of you. Whenever you're outside of a room, they will follow you. Whenever you go into a room, they'll wait outside until you ask them.
Oh, like the little gnomes from what's the name? What's that game called? Little Nightmares or something.
Sure.
Scary, gross, creepy. Anyway.
Who the fuck put up inside your walls?
What?
Can I try to
Oh, it's the rat.
eavesdrop the police and see if I can hear anything either about the investigation or
Make a perception check.
Earth or. Hey, that's pretty good. That's a 21.
Okay. You do hear ever so often, just sort of briefly through the radio chatter that they have, that some of them kind of aren't paying attention to, is that there is a search going out currently, and currently there is a group on their way back that have something.
Okay.
I would like to do something.
Yes.
I'd like to freak out the person that's like waiting outside of my room.
You want to what?
I want to freak them out by having
Okay.
spider,
What are you
like,
doing?
slowly. I'd like for the spider to like slowly descend right in front of their face.
Okay.
You know, like it's slowly coming down from a web.
They are unperturbed. It is a hard
Damn
light
it.
construct, so it glows and it's kind of noticeable, and it's not creepy at all, unfortunately.
And then I knock on the door really hard behind them.
Okay. Go ahead and make a... I'll let you make whatever kind of roll you want for this. I'm not gonna shut you down too hard. I'll let you make a fool of yourself with a bad roll.
Wow, thanks a lot. I can just use that D20.
Really?
Yeah, you're supposed to use a D20.
Alright, let's see. I guess I'll go.
I mean, if you want to roll with something lower than a D20, you can go for it, but...
I don't
I'll
think
just
he
go with the
understands.
D20. Oh no, I'm gonna do a D100. No, stop it. Bad dice.
The worse the roll, the more embarrassed you'll be.
Oh, come on!
Well, what'd you get?
26. I did a D100.
Why did you roll a D100? I'm not allowing you to use that.
Ah.
He said D20 or lower.
I mean, that's a
Dingus.
pretty low roll on a D100.
Yeah, you should let him keep it. So that'd be like a what?
I got a 2, that's even worse. the dice didn't even roll, it landed on the 2 and then it just slid across the damn screen. It didn't
know.
even roll, it let me get that 2. It didn't fight me whatsoever, it's all like, fuck
8.
you, you're getting a 2.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, my cat is being annoying.
I swear to god, my dice are being annoying.
Learn from the best.
Are you sassing me?
Hmm?
Did you... Excuse you?
I'd like to ask a cop how long we're gonna be in here for.
My god.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I do a intimidation? Like I'm getting irritated.
yeah, sure.
And just being cramped in this one floor.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's a low roll though. That's an 8. Is it 8?
You go up to someone and they I think they actually hold up a hand, like palm open, like, alright, just back up there. Like, we're all in this situation together, so there's no use in trying to excite anything. Unfortunately, there is no information at this point in time. Please be patient and wait. And then it's at that moment that they get a call on the radio and they pull it up. Like, oh, okay. All right, hold on. Everyone, get away from the elevator. And they like start motioning everyone away from the elevator and says, if you don't mind giving us some space. And they like start motioning, and the police officers actually start pushing everyone away that's not a police officer, including they actually like push some of the researchers away, like and the other doctors and whatnot. And then you hear a ding, and then you watch as the elevator doors open, and suddenly almost like I guess the best way to describe it is more like a coffin than an actual body bag, sort of gets rushed out, sort of on a gurney, and then it gets carried around the corner. And the police officers are kind of motioning. Like, all right, move,
It is
move, move.
100% the rat. It is 100% the rat.
What makes you say that?
Oh, I don't know. It's the rat or the other elf guy, and I'd be happy if it was the other elf guy.
No, it's Urthor. He's dead.
Oh. Well, shit, I lost my bet.
Yeah. You lost your eyes.
He's dead?
What?
He's dead. Wait, what?
Stop assuming
I did-
things.
I did not kill that one.
Oh, you're being facetious.
The police officers move something to the far end of where you guys are into one of these rooms. I think they like pull the drapes closed and whatnot.
Now, that is suspicious, and I want to see.
You guys
Too
go
bad
over
you
to
can't.
investigate.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to about here when some of the police officers say like, is there anything that I can help you with?
It's in the box.
What box?
That box.
He turns and looks around. I don't know what box you are referring to.
The box that you guys just brought in.
I don't know what's in the box. It's not my business to know everything, and even if I did, it's not my business to report all findings to everyone. I'm sorry, I don't know what you want from me.
I want $5.
Like-
Can I borrow $5?
No, I don't carry any money on me.
Alright, can I borrow those eyes?
No.
Olsen, stop it. She just death glares Olsen.
I
Sorry.
think Dr. Leonard Page also comes up and he's like, and the police officer stops him and is like, I'm sorry, sir, I can't let you go past this point. Are you serious? I am part of this operation. I'm sorry, sir, but you're gonna have to wait here. Really? Really? Okay. All right. And he just sort of puts his palms up and just walks back. And he, as soon as he turns around, he just starts running his hands through his hair.
Dr. Page, are you okay?
Oh, do you fall after him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's
No,
following.
no, not since the police have taken over. They're just doing their job, but this is very delicate operation, and they don't seem to care about anything other than results, and those are very dangerous things. So I am just concerned with everyone's safety, including theirs and ours and yours.
So you don't know what's in the box?
No, I do not recognize. And again, this is sort of... It's not like it's a crate that was from the train or anything. This looks like a temporary structure, sort of like a body bag kind of thing that was designed to contain something
Like
that
a
the police
transportation, from... Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I pull Olsen off to the side.
Okay.
I want to see if he thinks his spider could go into that room and see what's in there.
I mean, it might be possible, but the only way for the hologram to be able to walk, I think, is I have to be able to see where I want it to go, so...
Right. You become deaf and blind while you are in its headspace. But you would be able to see and hear from its perspective.
So...
If you just want
think I
to, like,
might be able
sit or
to.
stand somewhere off to the side, you can puppet the spider.
Just make sure the cops don't come near me. I'm uncomfortable around them. And I'd like to, like, move on to the side a little. And then use the spider. Oh my god, that is a big spider. No wonder that one guy noticed it so fast.
Alright, Asha.
That's better.
So you're just gonna stand over here somewhere? Or...
Yeah, just move to the side a little.
Okay. Unravel, you're watching?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check with the stat block of the spider. Do you have that pulled up?
No, you never sent me that.
Okay. Rabble, are you doing anything to assist him?
I'm like...
Or are you just watching him?
I'm like keeping an eye to make sure the police don't come over to him.
Okay.
I'll probably like intervene if someone does try to come by.
Okay. Eris, you saying anything else to Dr. Lang Page?
Not at the moment.
Yeah, he just seems to be genuinely concerned and is like, seems as though for the time being we are all prisoners until they decide that they are content with whatever it is that they're going to do.
Actually, I am gonna let him know about the questions that the cops were asking about him in particular. They seem to have an opinion of you already, and we're trying to provoke some sort of backing up of their assumptions.
I am not surprised that they would have it out for me. We are a experimental research facility as it is, and the London police is very adamant on keeping the peace by any means. So I completely understand that they do not feel comfortable with our agreement, but it is our situation, and I do believe that it is none of their business, but that is just my simple professional opinion.
What did you do? You had to have
What do you
done
mean?
something. You said that.
What do you mean?
There wasn't an incident or something prior that make them not like you in particular, or some
Make
sort
a
of incident?
persuasion check.
Right.
Oh, what did you... Do you have the stat block yet, Olsen?
No, you haven't sent me it.
17.
He, kind of shakes his head and raises his eyebrows like, I don't... There's a numerous amount of things that I could have done or been doing or been a part of that any reason that they could disagree with me. They could simply dislike, maybe not even me specifically. They could dislike research facility or Bergenworth or anything. But I think from the situation of place of justice and whatnot, seeing humans being experimented upon is something that understandably they would frown upon, but as you are volunteers, they want to ensure that you are staying volunteers and don't feel as though you are forced into the situation. So it is regrettable but understandable.
I see. Alright, well, as long as you haven't, like, caused the death of anybody or buddies, people, person, thing, guess it should be fine then, right?
Make an insight check.
This man murdered people, I fucking know it. Oh, that was almost a really good 8. God damn it, you're manipulating these rolls, I can feel it.
He kind of just turns away a little bit and doesn't seem to answer. And just kind of, kind of thinking about something else.
Yeah, she takes notice of that, I guess, and just kind of keeps to herself now. But stays close to him, kind of keeping an eye on him. Hello?
What?
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought I got disconnected. It was so quiet.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just doing a quick Google search because apparently Olsen can't do it himself. Give me a moment. There you go. That work for you?
Olsen?
Oh, I was muted.
Jeez.
I'm
Stop
an idiot.
doing that.
So what? I accidentally hit the mute button once or twice in a row.
So you roll a d20 plus 4.
Okay. This is gonna be a very... Okay. Come on, Spidey.
Honestly,
just
it
say-
wouldn't be a bad time to use your nat 20, I'm just
You're
saying.
just sending it across the floor, right?
I'll send it across the ceiling.
Okay.
Okay, so... If I end up failing this, I guess I'll use the nat 20 like that one woman just told me to, you know.
One woman? The voice
I
in
don't
your
remember
head?
I don't remember your name.
Mine? Like my name, or?
I don't remember most of your names.
All right,
Said Sparrow.
kids, calm down. What did you get?
I'm calm, I don't...
Did raise your
Calm
voice
down,
just seconds
calm
ago.
down, voice in my head.
I didn't raise my voice.
Both
I'm
of
just
you?
loud.
Stop. Olsen, what did you roll?
I got a 10 plus 4, so that's a 14.
Okay.
I don't think that's that good, so I'm thinking I might use that nat 20 now.
You need to tell me if you're going to use the nat 20 or not.
Wait a minute, don't I have that thing from last
If
game
you have
for
DM
getting...
inspiration, you can re-roll with advantage. If you have an adversity token, you get
I believe I have a adversity token.
All right, would you like to use that?
I would.
Okay. As you send your spider across the ceiling, one of the guards actually turns to look, and just as they're about to look up towards the ceiling, they get a call on their radio and turn away just in time as your spider goes around them. With the adversity token, you just succeeded.
Thank God.
You have now made your way to the room. What do you do now? The doors are closed. The drapes are drawn. You can hear rustling and muffled conversation inside.
I'd like to have the spider like crawl around, see if he could find like any opening or a gap that he could look through.
Make an investigation check.
Alright, where's investigation? I get a 15.
Okay. I will say that you find you find a spot that you can sort of like probably right above the doors that you can sort of squeeze the frame of the spider into to get inside of the room. Inside of the room, what?
No. I was gonna say I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Inside the room is a very interesting scene.
Oh no, the music's gone dark. I don't like that.
What you see spread out on the floor is a few different tarps, and on it is a few different containers and boxes that are opened, and there's kind of different little benches. There's no like big table, but you can tell that people are spread stuff out. And there is a conversation happening between some of the police officers, and one of them says, "You really think this is gonna work? What have we got to lose? This stuff is weird and creepy. I don't like any of this. This is weird and messed up, and I don't..." And after a few moments, one of these bigger figures, with their entirety of their being sort of shielded behind different masks and gloves that you can't make out their race or anything, speaks up and says, "Quiet you. We're about to get started." And they look down at a few officers that are on the floor, like, "Are you sure?" And the person in charge gives a nod. And you watch as they begin pouring a brackish liquid over some what appears to be gorish remains that are splattered across a piece of metal. And you watch in horror as this sort of blackness pours like molasses over this surface, and then slowly begins to pool outward until it goes to every single edge of where the score is. And then it slowly pulls itself back together. And as it does so, the gore is no longer splattered. And you watch as this amorphous blob starts to form together and just starts moving and writhing. And that's where we're going to take a bathroom break.
Alright. Seems something interesting's happening.
Indeed.
Alright, everyone go use the bathroom. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Are you describing what you're seeing at all?
We have to wait until it starts before I can do that. Oh, we're gonna be metagaming.
Right.
And Sparrow doesn't like it when we metagame, and I prefer not to, make him any madder than I normally do.
I will say that he did mention that he can't see or hear in his own body while he's doing this, so he probably isn't
I can
talking to
only
you.
hear from the spider. Well, it's possible that I'm talking to him, but I'm most likely not, considering
I
the fact that I
completely
have to
forgot
pay
something that I was going to be doing this entire time.
Breathing?
Or are you here? What?
Oh, you haven't been
I don't know.
braving this whole time?
Yo, Ryan, you can't be doing that. Is Urathor here?
Me? Yeah.
Please roll me 3 Constitution saving throws. Actually, let's just start with 1.
The fuck? Give me a second.
It's like death saves, but worse.
No, because with Con you get some bonus.
Like death saves, but slightly not as bad.
What'd you get for the first one?
Well,
Alright, go ahead and roll me a second one.
that's a 13.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a third one.
14.
I don't like this. Oh, 4. Goddamn.
Alright. Good news is that you don't have to roll anymore.
Okay.
The bad news is
No, don't say what the bad
Okay,
news is.
uh,
Alright. Is everyone still here? Is it just me that left?
I'm here.
Okay.
yeah.
Obviously.
Olsen, are you here?
Maybe.
Okay. What do you do upon seeing this? You can still speak in your normal body if you want to say anything to
Okay,
Rebel.
so what I'm seeing from what you just said was basically like a damn ritual.
It seems like they have gathered a piece of the wreckage, and there were some remains on it, and they poured a concoction from a vial onto the remains, and that whatever it was has absorbed the gore. There was no magical casting, there was no components there. There doesn't seem to be any dark magic here. Whatever that substance is, you don't know.
DM question. When you
Yes.
say wreckage, didn't Eris stop the train? So
Didn't I flip most of the scene and make
car.
most of it crash?
no, you flipped the one cart. You flipped the back cart.
All of the train was disconnected.
When all of the
Yeah.
cars got disconnected, multiples of them fell off to the sides. Specifically, the back compartment did flip and explode. I did say that.
Yeah, but
Killing the one unknowing guy.
But yes, most of the train tumbled off the rails and got hurt and destroyed.
because I thought it was that they disconnected and then they were floating up away. Okay.
No. He also turned off the gravity lock, so they were grinding against the rails and then skidded and fell. Yeah. It was a
Okay.
literal train wreck.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well,
I gave you
Alright,
quality
just had to-
content.
I just had to clarify for my own knowledge because I don't.
Yep.
Anyway, continue.
Olsen, what are you doing?
Can I do like an inside check to see like if they're actually cops or like?
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check. And this
Judy
is with
Hopps is not a
the
real cop.
roll a
This is with
d20 plus your, I think it's the intelligence of the spider? Or it's charisma.
Excuse me, but
Very-
look at.
Oh, which is a
Very
minus
charming
4.
spider.
Oh God!
No. It's a 2. Sorry. Or yeah, it is a minus 4. No, it's a minus 4.
Ooh.
Which
Ooh.
one is it?
D20 with a -4 from the
Yep.
damn spider.
Yep, spider's not very charismatic.
I got a 5.
Spider, cute.
So I got a 1, a dirty 1 technically.
So a
Uh,
minus 3. You have no idea.
No, I got a 5, but because it's -4, I got a dirty 1.
Oh, gotcha. A dirty one. I'm sorry. Okay.
You know, dirty.
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't
God.
know.
Why is my spider gotta be so dumb? I gotta send him back to school.
I mean,
He's not dumb, he's just not charming.
I wonder why.
Most of them are wearing, typical police uniforms. There are two people sort of kneeling down working on the wreckage that have a slightly different color aspect to the uniform, and then there is one person that seems to be wearing almost a bit different outfit, but would almost seem to signify their rank more than anything.
I'd like to start explaining
What you're saying to Rabble.
Yeah, I'd like to start telling
Okay.
Rabble it.
You do so.
What the fuck?
There's some voodoo shit going on here.
Oh my flip.
What the flip just happened?
Are you guys doing anything? Or should I continue?
I'm currently
Sweet.
watching through the spider, so I can't do anything. Rabble, what the hell are you doing?
I'm keeping an eye on this officer in front, but otherwise I'm just listening to you.
Okay.
And I'll just keep explaining as it goes.
Alright. You watch as the two people in the different sort of uniforms begin pulling out different devices and sort of doing scans and like readings. One I think like pulls out like a radio or an instant read thermometer. I think another person like pulls out like a sort of a big display type thing. It's like, vital signs seem to be low. Will it work? It seems to be stable. The large figure kneels down. What is your name? Ryan?
Oh my gosh.
Ryan.
How do you respond?
Ryan? Ryan? The fuck
Is
are
it
these
capable of
noises?
speak?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's newly formed. It may take a moment.
Uh,
You don't have time. Perhaps if you just give it, sir, I'm afraid I must ask you. Just give us a couple moments. I'm going outside to talk to the doctor, and when I get back, you better have the information that I want. And they march through the door and leave the room.
I'd like for the spider. Yeah, but nah, I'm gonna have the spider keep watching.
Okay. As
And
the
I
door
tell-
bursts forward, a towering figure marches out, Rabble, and starts marching in your direction.
I'm gonna stand where I can like block Olsen from view as much with my body.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything unless it seems like they're approaching us. And then I'll cause a scene.
They do kind of approach your position and say, "Where's the doctor?"
Point over to where Eris and the doctor are.
And they turn and march away. Dr. Page, may I have a word with you? Yes. Of course. Whatever you would want, officer. And they turn to you, Eris. Excuse us a moment. And walks past you.
No problem. And she just kind of walks, but steps around the corner so she can still hear what they're saying.
Okay. I think they go to like about here. So what are you doing?
Oh, hang on, I can't see. I'm like on my phone doing everything.
Hey, same. Welcome to the club.
We're on the same club. Go away. I'm just kidding.
Sad face.
You said they're where? Oh, right there.
Crying emoji.
That's a little far away, ain't it?
Are you all of a sudden Irish?
You hush.
Actually, I'll say that it like goes right here, but he's looking this way specifically.
Mm. I kind of don't want both of us to be like.
Oh, this is the bathroom, by the way.
Oh, that's the bathroom.
Yeah.
So can I just excuse myself to the bathroom?
Okay. Do you want to like walk between them, or do you want to be like more casual about it?
I'll be more casual about it. Just be
Okay.
like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize this is where the bathroom.
So are you
was, my
gonna
bad."
cut straight through them, or
I'll go around them, around the.
like how much of a berth are you giving them? Basically, is what I'm trying to figure out.
Enough to make it like not uncomfortable for them. Like a good 6 feet. I'm keeping my 6 feet distance.
Okay. Do you want to like go around, sort of? And
Yeah.
Then, like come in. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a. I'm not gonna make you make a stealth check, but go ahead and make a perception check to see if you can listen in on what they're talking about.
Okay. That is a 24.
Okay.
Nice.
They're talking about like, so, Dr. Page, how are things going with your operation? And you can tell that he's like trying to do some small talk, but definitely like questioning him in a very sort of backhanded way. If he makes sense. But yeah. I think the general gist that you get is that he's trying to yeah, I'll go ahead and say he's asking like, oh, so what are these all of your test subjects? Actually, I'm not going to act it all out. But basically, he's trying to infer if there are any other experiments going on. Like, what other strange things is he doing? And does he think that he can get away with this and whatnot? You know, stuff like that. But yeah, then you make your way into the bathroom. And I think at that point, that's when they move away.
Dope. I'm just gonna stay in the bathroom for now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna lock the door.
Alright.
Actually.
Actually.
Privacy.
Criminy. Alright. Alright. Is Rabble or Olsen doing anything else?
I'm just gonna keep this spider going and watching the room for now.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
just
watch in horror as this thing starts to gain more of its form and actually start to kind of grow sentience a little bit and start to become more live-like.
I just tell Rabble, man, that's one ugly son of a bitch.
Is it just like a slime?
Sort of.
looks like a damn slime.
Some sort of goopy thing.
I'm
It's
just
some
gonna keep
sort of-
watching for the guards and Act
Okay.
casual.
But not too casual.
Yeah.
All right. Ryan, how do you feel coming back into consciousness? Your senses are dulled, your sight, touch, taste, smell all sort of blend into one. And surprisingly, your perspective is even lower than it was originally.
So where's the rat?
Yeah, but it's like not as cool when you like just call it out immediately.
Well, I think I won that bet, so...
Yeah, but you didn't bet anyone anything.
Damn it, you're right. Hey, I'll bet you $10.
What can I do? I have speaking.
Yeah, you have complete access to everything. And immediately they begin questioning you like, do you remember who you are? Do you remember your name?
Oh my god. Oh.
It sounds like he just took a shit.
Oh.
Immediately one of them yells, filters up! And they like all put on like breathing apparatuses. Some pull down their visors to like
The
hazmat
rat's
suits.
used in the bathroom.
That's like bubbling coming out of me. I'm just kind of getting closer and
Fuck.
tighter.
What did this rat eat?
I'm trying to like form a mouth. You know, like,
Technically, he's not the rat anymore. He's this thing that ate the rat.
Oh my god, it is a slime rat.
I can't see, right? I can just
my
have, like,
everything.
do I have
You
eyes?
you have tremors, or I think you have tremor sense. So you get a general generalization of where everyone is, but I don't know if you can necessarily read signs and screens and whatnot.
Well, it's my gooey body. I'm just like sticking it outwards and like trying to feel
It's a
the floor.
slime rat. It's amazing. I want to eat it.
And
Wonder
I
if
guess
its
to get
eyes still
close-
walk.
Shush.
To get close to one of the researchers' foot,
Okay.
as I'm like trying to figure out.
Yeah, I think like one of them that's in the hazmat suit kind of like holds out its hand to like kind of cup you a little bit.
As I touch it, do I accidentally start dissolving him?
No, the hazmat suit is protected.
Okay.
So they actually like pick you up and handle you like life signs are rising. We're good.
I'm just gonna touch this thing and then try to just figure out myself
Okay.
until they do something. But I'm just gonna keep trying to talk until I figure it out, I suppose.
Yeah,
Like,
you know
I'll
how to
start
talk.
shaping.
It
I'll see.
takes a little bit to kind of get adjusted, but yeah, you can talk.
Where?
It's this very weird kind of perspective where you're almost like in a dream state where you're constantly tumbling because you can almost see from every perspective. You don't have like a sense of up and down just yet. It's kind of trippy, but you're slowly acclimating.
Okay, I'm just gonna say where I am.
You're at Lundman Hospital. Do you know your name?
Bean. Let's like stutter that out.
Bean.
Bean?
Look.
Hello,
And
Bean.
then kind of
Welcome back to the land of the living.
It's Mr. Bean.
as I'm trying to say the R, I slurred into an L, and I just say lime, bean. Lime bean.
Mr. Lima Bean.
Because I'm trying to say my old name. Hospital. Yeah. Train. Mission. Dying.
Yes. You were on the train. Can you tell us what you were doing there?
It was as I'm like having static memories of like the vision of the past. I'm just like feeling.
It's an odd sensation because you don't get flashes in the normal sense. It's not in a timeline that you can sort of piece together. It's an amorphous understanding of everything where you can instantly recall all of it and it plays in your mind even more real than what you're experiencing now, just because of what you're experiencing now is far too strenuous to comprehend that you almost feel like you can walk through and sift through these memories as if they're like a three-dimensional space that you can just step into.
Oh, I got you. Like a simulation matrix or something.
Yeah,
Space.
sure.
As I'm like going through this, I'm imagining my body's all like staticky and responding to the new space.
Like,
just like jutting out.
The compound is overreacting. Too much stimulus. And they're like, okay. And they like set you back down.
Okay.
We're still holding stable.
Feeling.
I think one of the police officers like holds a hand to their mouth like, I'm gonna be sick, and like leaves the room in a hurry.
I want to go home.
We can take you home. Do you know where home is?
Yes. It looks like this. And I just try to make it? I don't know. I try to convey that in a static.
Do you try to use... Do you have telepathy? I don't remember.
No, I don't got nothing like that. I do have minor illusion, so maybe I'll attempt to make a minor illusion and show a picture of my...
I like to imagine that what you do is you kind of like expand your body out and make like a virtual like landscape or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping. Use that
That's
body.
pretty fun. Okay. Instantly people are like taking notes and like looking up information like, okay, I think it's not much to go on, but it's something at least.
And I freak out a little bit as I return back, like, what the, that's not how I'm used to doing it. What am I now? And as I look at my, like, tenderly hands, it's not rat paws, but rather, it is
Mittens.
one. And as I try to make, like, fingers, it, like, the blunted part starts doing tentacle parts, like maybe 10 tentacles, and I just try to combine them into fingers. And then I finally like hold the shape of a hand, and then extend it out, and look at it, and then touch myself, like as the head, and then I like feel like a smoothness as I make a shape of an eye on one and the other, and kind of come close to the likeness of a rat's face. But
instantly the people are kind of freaking out like, okay, it's going much faster than we anticipated.
And I figure out the mouth part. Oh, that feels more familiar. I'm gonna look around the room for a mirror or something.
To answer your question, you are a composition of multiple different pieces, mostly formation of structure gel in a combination with parabellum. Are you? You're moving very quickly. Do not overstress yourself. This is much to overcome. Please be patient. Do not move too quickly. And you get the sense that they're kind of starting to lose control of the situation as you start to get, more accustomed to your body. They're kind of freaking out a little bit.
I'll say I have trouble holding the shape, and just like parts will drip on, like smooth back or be something else, and then it comes back to being that. But then I get tired and revert to like a slime shape.
Okay.
This feels the most comfortable.
Do you know anything else about the train? Why were you there?
I make a rudimentary like mouth hole that it's like more of akin to a mouth. That's easier to talk about. I was stealing an artifact for the mission.
What specifically was on the train that you needed?
I was not told to look at it. I actually don't know what it is.
Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah.
Well, I'll message it to you. Hold on.
Those dank memes. Oh yeah, we got somebody to take care of the... Are you fucking kidding me? So fucking dumb.
Your reaction makes me question this a lot. Now I'm curious what the hell it is.
The police
like-
officers ask again, do you know what it is that you were after?
I hold an Ermalire's... I make the shape of an Ermalire's flask, the fat fucking X on it. The chemical X.
They all like lean back. That extra ingredient. Chemical X.
Listen here, Powerpuff Girls. Calm down.
Mojo Jojo was my accomplice.
No, not the monkey. I told you the monkey got loose.
It's at this moment that all the lights go out.
They're here. I tried to escape.
What?
I tried to escape this room.
I mean, you don't notice any difference other than they all start to panic and look around like, where did the lights go?
Do I not have like photo reception?
No, you have tremor sense.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you can absolutely and quite easily escape this room.
Okay. Can I sense the lights are out?
Sure, I will allow that.
Okay.
You can sense that there's like a difference in like the light temperature. And after a few moments, you start to hear like electricity humming. You get the idea that the emergency lights are about to come back on. They're like starting to flicker outside, but you have a few moments and you want to escape.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they're here.
You can
and then I'm just
absolutely
like-
go through the doors. You can slip right through, squish through.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll that way, or I'm gonna hop that way.
Okay. You make a few different like kind of splotchy sounds, but yeah.
But I try to squeeze through the door.
Oh my goodness, you're translucent. You have a light source. Olsen, your spider goes blind, and then the emergency lights kick back on, and the creature is gone.
Ah, shit.
I'm in the air duct.
You want to go to the
I-
air duct?
Can I? Well, I didn't. Oh wait, you're talking to him.
No, but let's fuck it. Let's do the air duct. It sounds fucking awesome. And then as I'm doing, I'm like a squealing noise.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where the air ducts are. Oh, there are air ducts that connect you to the outside of the building. That would kind of chop you up, though, because you'd have to fit through the actual grate and a bunch of other stuff. It's more like a radiator.
Isn't he a slime?
Yeah. Like,
I'll just go through the door.
Yeah,
I'll
the
just do
door's easier, unfortunately. Sorry.
I
It's
squeeze
a
out of
hospital. They have very regulated air systems. Sorry. It's not
Yeah,
just
that
like
works,
empty ducts.
there. And I mean, imagine I'm in a quarantine with
Oh yeah, absolutely. But you are free to move about the space. Where do you want to go?
do I not see or sense rabble rouser or awesome?
Oh yeah. Wait, what's your tremor sense?
I don't know.
I think it's like 60 feet or something. So yeah, you can just
Yeah.
detect them as you come outside the door.
After hearing, or after the lights go off and hearing what Olsen was describing, Rabble Rouser is definitely in fight mode.
Are you like charging towards the door or?
No, just like ready to go.
Okay.
Very much wide stance now.
Yeah.
Hmm. You hear someone call lights, and all of the officers flick on illumination. They just sort of start to give off this kind of glow about them, just sort of filling the area. But eventually the emergency amber lights do flick on, so you can make out the space. Everything is in dim light, but you can see everything now normally.
Can I see if Olsen is still in his like trance thing that he's doing?
I mean, yeah, he is.
Okay. I'll like shake him.
Slap him a couple times.
Why are you laughing at that?
What?
Slap him a couple times.
And they call me insane.
I meant like.
We know what you meant.
Whatever.
Okay. Somebody else's turn. Otherwise, I'm gonna go up to rabble.
Who?
Rabble rouser.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna go straight up to him? Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna. Wait, did I just pass somebody?
I mean, you're passing by police officers, but they're looking around. They're not looking at the floor. They're specifically not looking for like a dark spot on the floor.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go to. Fuck it, I'll go to the officer first. I'll go that. I thought that was who Rabble was.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, there are multiple police officers around. I just didn't want to make a bunch of tokens because that's annoying.
I got you. I guess I'll go to the closest person I see and just tell him. The bad people are here, like slime.
I think they like turn around like, what the heck, and just like. I think they pull out like a stun baton and start whacking you.
Oh, I get. Oh, fuck.
He melts the stun.
The first attack misses.
Stop! Not me.
Make an intimidation check.
The slime dodges the first attack. The guy panics and runs.
Not scary. I rolled a 5. I'm not bad.
Okay. I think the person does drop their nightstick and kind of like stumble backwards though.
the organization. Is it Organization 13? Or like the organization that I was working for? Can I tell him that?
you start talking and he's like stuttering into his radio like something. Code help over in Section 3 thing.
Yes, call help. Wait, as I recognize Rabble and Austin.
Instantly, this person starts marching. Oh, you go over to Rabble?
Yeah, as I said, good, get help, and then I walk that way.
Okay.
Rabble. Friend.
What?
Remember me from the train? You threw me to.
Friend, you threw me.
The rat?
Yes, the rat. I'm not a rat anymore. But I was feeling the light going out. That's the really assassin group, the strong one. They kill lots of people. They're coming. We need to get people out of here.
Keep shaking Olsen, trying to snap him out of his thing.
Okay, yeah, Olsen, you can feel your shoulder being shaken.
I'd like to slap whatever's to my side.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give up on that then. I'm gonna ask the slime if I can touch it.
What the fuck? Out of everything, can I touch you?
You
That's your first response?
I know it just ate stuff, so I don't want it to eat me.
I can.
So why are you asking to touch it?
I consent.
Okay, you know what? I'll have the spider come back to me now, and
Okay.
stop.
If he says that it's fine to touch him, then I'll pick him up.
Okay.
Oh
And
great,
then-
now we all have pets.
I'm gonna go find the doctor.
Okay.
Look what I
Hey.
found.
You hear a wet fart as you pick me up. I'm getting your face.
It's just kind of gooshy in your hands.
It's so gross.
Start going this way. I think the doctor like comes around. He's like, "Rabble, are you? Oh, what
Paige.
What is that?"
The bad people.
I don't know.
He puts on his glasses, and you can see like the shades change a little bit. It's like, oh,
It's
my
from the
God.
train.
Yes. Bad people are coming.
Garmin, what did you do?
He fixed me. I was liquid.
He like grabs your shoulder and kind of pulls you around, kind of like pulls you close to this wall, like kind of trying to hide it a little bit. Like, what? What is this thing? Where did you find it?
It found me. It said it's the rat from the train, one of the guys that were trying to steal stuff.
He's like, but, and he like pinches his brow.
It was in a room eating bodies from the train. Parts.
Wait, what? How do you
I
know
wasn't eating.
Olsen
bodies.
was watching it through Spider.
You sell out! You fucking snitch!
I wasn't eating bodies.
This is highly experimental. I don't know how they got their hands on this, but this is unacceptable. That thing is. Wait here. I
It says
don't even
that
know.
bad
I don't
people
even
are
know.
coming.
What'd you say?
It says bad people are coming.
Oh dear. 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 Oh dear.
Olsen will remember you snitzing on. Even though it was your damn idea.
What should we do, Duck?
Alright, Ocean like comes up from behind you. Just whispers in your ear, you damn snitch.
We
So this-
literally work for him, Olsen.
Yeah, but the cop we don't work for.
The cop's not over here.
Cop's gonna find out.
Eris, wait, are you in the bathroom? You're not in the bathroom. You hear your entire party having a conversation right outside the bathroom. Actually, I think the first thing you hear is Dr. Page going like, "What the bloody... Oh!"
And then all you hear is Olsen yelling, "You damn snitch!"
Eris will just peek out of the bathroom. Just be like, what the
Like a
fuck is
creeper?
happening out here? Like, not a creep. You know what?
No, I meant like just around the corner, like,
No, just like, it's cautious. Not a creeper, cautious. Cause like, everybody's yelling and she doesn't know what's going on.
It's at this moment that you hear a groan that rattles the entire building. Just a... as you feel the entire building just shift ever so slightly. And you know it would take a mass amount of energy to do that.
I don't like where this is headed.
I think it's time to go.
Yeah, Doc, I think we need to get out of here.
Someone grab the blind one. Let's go. Out. We're leaving.
He can see now.
He's just
He can-
staring at you intensely. The blind one, huh?
I mean, essentially, yeah.
I got a name,
Anyway.
you rude ass.
Does the doctor know how to get out of here?
Goodness, you're so loud.
Sorry, I went out to smoke.
Which one of us?
He's speaking through iPhone now.
Okay. He like comes over to the elevator and it's like, "It's dead. We can try and use the stairs, but I don't think they'll give us access."
I mean, we could make it give us access by removing the door.
It's at this moment that you hear from inside of the elevator car, you hear a...
The fuck was that?
Do we have any of our gear?
It crashed.
You do not.
I am my gear.
Well, I mean, so am I, but I also have a cool bat. So
I
I'm
mean,
like,
all of you guys'
You know what, that's
eyes
true.
are technically my gear, so... You mind handing me my gear?
No.
Come on, you don't need both of them.
Do I hear anything? Like, is it stopped moving now? Is it?
I mean, you heard the cable wire snap, and then you heard the
Oh, that's what it
screeching.
was?
Yes.
Okay.
Look,
I thought it was like something was coming.
We need to get
So-
out of here now.
what's preventing us from using the stairs? The police?
The
Yeah,
doctor's like,
what's-
wait, hold on. And he holds up a finger. Do you hear that? And then you hear, like... Actually, anyone who'd like to make a perception check.
I'll do it.
Can the slime give Rabble advantage?
Why would that...
I got a 16.
And like a
No.
giant ear. I'll roll
Wait,
that
doesn't
one.
he have the different vision
Yeah.
where he just senses everything?
Yeah, he
around?
can sense waves, right?
Oh yeah, so
got
you definitely
got
noticed
that one,
that the train car fell.
Oh, you kidding me? I got a 6.
The what cart?
The blind guy got a 6.
13.
You hear this slight. It almost sounds like wind, but it seems to be kind of omnipresent.
Odd.
And down around the corner, you're like, "What is it? You said Section 3. What's going on here?" And like people are bursting through the windows, like, "The thing's escaped." Like, what do you mean it's escaped? And then at the far end, you hear gunshots and people screaming.
This is a bad, bad place to be.
What's preventing us from the stairs?
Yeah.
The police.
No.
We have to leave.
Wait. The police are preventing. I'm sorry, I can't hear. What?
Yeah, no, the only thing that was keeping you from the stairs was the police.
So we can use the stairs now.
Yeah.
Wait, did the gunshots
let's go.
come from where the stairs were, or?
Yes.
Let's not go down the stairs.
I'm not so confident of us taking the stairs.
Well, how
What
else
are
are we gonna
do?
get out
Hide
of
in a
here?
room and wait?
What floor are we on?
The 6th floor.
Ooh.
I mean, we can experiment and see if Olsen survives the fall.
I have a plan. And with the nat 20, I might have a sense of pulling it off.
Oh. But you might have disadvantage. You know,
You have
just
a fair
randomly.
point. You just want me dead. Okay, so you do have a fair point.
Depends on how stupid the idea is.
Okay, you know me. You know it's gonna be very stupid.
The stupider the better.
Exactly. Normally when I do something that stupid, I get a nat 20 out of nowhere, so... I have a spell called Summon Sail. I'd like to test something.
Okay.
Can it appear on, like, sides of walls?
What do you mean?
Like, let's say I use the spell and I want it to appear out, like, of a wall instead of the floor. Can I make it appear, like, sticking out from the side of the wall?
You can make it appear anywhere. It's not going to be stuck to a surface. You clap your hands together, and then when you spread them apart, a chair comes into being.
I need to think of this wisely.
After a few moments of carnage, you hear the sounds of screaming and terror stop. And
Well, something tells me they're dead.
rather than large steps, you just hear that sort of whooshing sound, slowly getting louder and closer.
Oh, I got a
And-
call from work real quick, sorry.
Okay. It's the nicest ringtone for work. Dr. Page says, quickly this way. Quickly this way. Starts leading you away. And he's like, Dr. Page, do you know anything about this? Is any of this you're doing? I would ask you the exact same thing, officer.
What a name.
Let's argue.
What
Their
hell of a
their
name,
argument
Dr.
is
Officer?
cut off by a groaning sound.
Oh, I thought that was the officer's name. I was about to say, how do you how do you?
Oh,
spell
good day
that?
to you, officer.
How do you?
You must
spell
have
that?
got. He must have had a lot of trouble distinguishing who was who in your class. probably a real common name where you come from.
My question is, how the fuck do they fit that on the badge?
You know, with a single click of a button, I can end the session.
No. This is so. Calm down, please. I'll pay you $5. I'll have one of them pay you $5.
Okay.
Hey, one of you pay him $5.
What are you doing with your plan? What's your plan? What are you doing, man?
I don't think it will work. Give me a minute to think of details. What
You don't have any time. The monster's coming. What are you doing?
Why are you guys only relying on me for this shit? I'm the blind guy.
You're the one that said you had a plan.
Technically, we're down a player, so I think we should take a bathroom break.
All right, I'm
Actually,
fine with
I
that.
need to.
Okay, why you? But
It's only fair.
quickly, just do sack spare roll. That way, I can think of the plan.
I'm just gonna use this. Bathroom break.
Okay, I think I have a plan.
Hold on to it until we come
I'm gonna
back.
keep it in my back pocket until you die.
The fuck?
If you die, I'll know I have to use the plan.
What?
Don't worry. But I only use the plan if you die. Either way, if I do the plan, there's a high chance that more than likely I would die or one of you would.
My money's on you, to be fair.
There's no guarantee any one of us will survive from my plan. There's no guarantee it's actually gonna.
Then don't do the fucking plan.
No! Because I like playing dumb.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus ain't coming to save you this time. This should be a very interesting turn of events.
Is everyone here?
Alright, whoever's here say aye. Aye.
Eris?
Meh.
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 Racist.
Urathor, are you here?
I'm back.
Stop saying that.
What?
Not you, Olsen.
And stop hating humans.
Oh my god.
You literally said you don't like humans.
I wasn't.
Sorry about that. A gate broke.
Gee, everything's just happening to you this week.
A bunch of chaos is happening this week. Power's going out, people getting disconnected.
As you slowly back away together with the police officers stepping forward, weapons drawn, you watch as a figure slowly emerges out of the darkness, as is stepping into reality. It emerges, and you watch as two large horns pierce forward, and following it, wisps of darkness fold around underneath it, making a ghastly face. And then slowly filtering down, you watch as this muscular body steps forward from the darkness. and it bares its teeth. Its hollowless eyes glare towards you, and it just breathes. I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh,
I'd just like to make a comment.
No.
Yeah, it reminds me of my mother before I took her eyes.
Oh my god.
I knew it was gonna be dumb.
Oh, come on.
So
That's a
got a
low
12.
roll. Oh, at least I beat the rat.
Mine is as low as it goes.
Did you get a 1?
Put a 1?
Yeah.
I beat 2 of you. Sorry guys, but now that the monster's here, we're gonna have to abandon him.
Right, let's move Olsen Island. Let's go.
Nah, I'm gonna take the doctor. The slime guy would be fine. He just has to jump out a window. He won't take any damage.
I think I still die.
Just stick onto the wall then. Slither your way down.
Yeah, we can all do that. Climb down.
I'm sorry, how are the rest of us gonna do that? The vampire.
Eris, what did you get?
15.
What?
15?
15.
50.
What? What kind of character have you made?
Rabble?
I got a natural 1 for a total of 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got an 8 for a total of 16.
Okay, don't just tell me the.
Okay, I got a 16.
Okay. Bean?
12.
I beat everyone, yay!
Big pudgy bean.
It's a lima
Wait a minute.
bean.
Ryan, did you name your character after Kai's cat?
No, why?
Little
Are they
black cat named
called
Bean. Yeah, her name's Black Bean. Did you not know that?
I'm
Sorry.
Limy Bean. Yeah, I mean, that's cute.
Never mind.
You're cute.
What, you think all beans look alike, huh?
No, because he's a little black blob, right? So I thought it was.
Amorphous black cat.
Yeah.
I make cat ears out of the slime.
Oh no.
You could be the cat and the mouse, to be honest.
Yeah. This whole time I'm in your arms. I'm trying to like morph my body.
It's kind of like it's like it's scolding itself, trying to tone itself back to normal.
No, it's having a hard time.
Hello?
Thor, are you there? You're muted, so.
I can call him.
There you are.
Hello.
For the
Hello?
record, Sparrow, I'd like to clear something up.
Yes.
The spell specifically says it's rooted to whatever I summon it on. So it will be stuck to the side of wall if I summon it on a wall.
Okay. Very well then. Thor, are you there?
Yes, I am.
You are up first.
Alright.
I got beat by him?
Where the fuck?
Is he the monster?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm
Right.
gonna
You are here.
use. I am there. How far am I?
You are currently about 70 feet from the nearest person.
70 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Stay that way.
Okay, I'm gonna walk towards them
What's your movement
with
speed?
my. Let me see. My movement speed is 40.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Well, you have to dash to get to us, so that's good.
Or you could hold an action.
Yeah.
Don't give him ideas. Good ideas, anyways.
And I wanna hold the action.
All right. What is the trigger? Just someone getting within range?
Yep.
All right.
I slightly push the slime a little forward.
Your hand goes beside me.
Verdan is going to... I think they're going to throw a thing down at the ground. Say, back up! And watch as a cloud fills the space.
Okay.
And then they are going to... I think they're going to move up like 10 feet. But then they're going to stand right there. Because they don't want to do anything too nasty. Olsen, you are up. I actually like doing this because we can see the outline.
Where's the closest window?
It would be in the rooms. So
How
let's
far
see.
am I away from the rooms? That's my question.
Your closest one would be through the room with all the weird stuff in it. And it would probably be like 70 feet from you.
Ooh, I would have to dash, and even then I wouldn't make it.
Yeah.
I will... Fuck it, I'll do it. I'll use my dash to get all the way over there for now.
Okay. Is that 60 feet of movement?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Oh, and your spider's like with you.
And I close the door.
That would be using an action.
Never mind.
Eris.
You got really muffled.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, actually, important note. Olsen, do you trample over the stuff that's in the room, or do you, like, carefully walk around it?
What kind of stuff is in the room?
There is a whole bunch of different equipment sort of set up and laid out. There's also the opened up container with, I mean, it's all the room is covered in tarps. But there's the container that has the debris in it.
I don't think it'd be very smart for me to step over that, so...
Okay. I'll say that
I'm
you
gonna do
carefully work around it, so you count it as difficult terrain, so I'm going to say that you lose 10 feet.
No, I said I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Eris, what are you doing?
So I'm assuming it doesn't have eyes, so it's just relying on, like, sound.
Guys, I think it works on sound. I'm sorry. Don't worry, I don't think it can hear us.
Are you done?
Yes.
Don't you mean see us?
You can smell us.
It can't hear us over its theme music.
That health bar's looking really big.
What kind of fucking...
I'm just waiting for you to get it out. Just
It can't hear us over its theme music. Not the end of theme music just stops.
Alright.
mid-sentence.
That's enough.
Alright, fine. For now.
What you gonna do?
How far away is it from me?
About 50 feet from you.
Cursed.
You don't quite have a clear shot on it,
It's right there.
Sure.
Where am I?
Here.
There's darkness in front of it.
I can't see anything that's happening. Okay, sorry. My thing
Yeah, you're
was
just
centered.
around the corner. And there's like the
Oh, okay. I see
the
now.
police officer tossed
Okay.
like a can that's starting to release smoke.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, which one is me? I cannot see for shit.
You're around the corner, sorry.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. And the one in front of me is the doctor?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna... Stop spinning me. God, you're distracting me. Shit. I don't know. I'm gonna try and go towards the column, like on the backside, quietly.
Over here.
So like, yeah.
Where?
Um.
It's 18 feet.
Mhm.
And you're just on the backside of the column.
I'll just hold there and wait for something to happen.
Are you hiding or holding an action?
I'm gonna hide.
Make a stealth check.
I mean, seeing is how it doesn't have eyes.
All right, fine. Don't. Bean, what are you doing?
No,
My
I
turn?
can make it stop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask Rabble, set me down.
Oh, I thought it was going to be the opposite thing.
Oh, throw me! Actually, that's way better.
You have to toss me.
You
Like
want me
last
to
time.
throw you at it?
Yes.
Right.
As he completes a throw, I'm gonna ready an action, which is gonna be.
I will say this. If you want, you can move your turn in the order until after Rabble.
Can I have him throw me now so I can? Oh, I see what you're saying. This turn's next.
No, I
Right.
meant
So
that.
if you want me to move you until after Rabble,
Yeah. I mean, during. I guess. Yeah, that's it. I was gonna tell him throw me at him. I'm gonna talk.
yeah, because you're just waiting for him to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want him to throw me at him because I can't see him.
Sure. I mean, you can see. You have tremor sense. You can see the best.
Oh, this is gonna be so new. Okay. Well, in that case, then I'll just fucking.
Okay.
I will cast Charm Person.
It's not your turn. Do you want to go? I thought you were moving back in the order.
Well, I'm just confused about my vision because I need to have vision to cast certain spells.
Yeah, you can see.
Okay. If I see him, I'm gonna
Tremor
cast-
sense is a form of sight.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Charm Person then on the creature.
Okay. It is not a person.
It's a humanoid?
There's a different. I think there's charm monster.
Yeah, there is.
Would it be humanoid?
It doesn't matter what shape it is. It's considered not a humanoid because it's a monster.
Okay, well, I'll try to cast it anyways.
Okay.
And,
I am afraid that
and
you
it
waste
failed.
that spell slot, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can see it fizzle. It's not a humanoid.
Although I will say this. Actually, make an Arcana check.
I got a 15. I got a 15.
Okay. That's enough. As you go to cast the spell, you do feel like there is something in there that you can target, but unfortunately it's too much monster over the top of it. Prohibits you from being able to. It sort of shrugs it off.
Okay. Okay. As I sense this, I kind of convey that information. Like, there's a person in there, but they're not.
Like, you wouldn't be able to cast Charm Person on the Hulk, but Bruce Banner you could. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay.
That's kind of my turn. Oh, as a bonus? Yeah, that's kind of it.
Okay. Law enforcement is going to march up. And actually, there was several others, so let me grab a couple more. Let's see. This one's got a shield. I think this one has a gun. And this one moves over.
That's just like Ocean to say, if you guys die, can I have that?
And they fire their weapons into it, but it does nothing. Dr. Page is gonna say, guys, we should really get out of here. And is going to walk to the door, but just wait for all of you. And is gonna hold his action. Robert, what are you doing?
I'm gonna listen to the doctor. I'm still holding the slime. I'm gonna follow him.
You're gonna grab the slime and you're not gonna throw him?
Well, do you still want me to throw you?
Nah, I was just wanting to get in a line of sight.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry it.
Okay. What's your movement speed?
30.
Okay. You enter in this room. There is all that weird stuff around.
I will move toward the window, but more carefully than Olsen did.
Okay. I'll say that you get about here then. Alright. It is the monster's turn.
This huge monster, almost born from a nightmare, is gonna raise his hand, and there's gonna appear shadow and darkness surrounding the guards.
What are you doing?
I'm casting darkness surrounding the guards. Yes. Oh, should I? Sorry. I'm gonna just jump to them through the dark.
You're also in like darkness already. Like you're in dim
Right.
light, I suppose, but like I don't know if magical darkness would do anything here.
Okay.
There is like
Then-
a cloud in front of you. Do you want to like maneuver around it or just go straight through?
I'm gonna go straight through. How far away is the guy in front of me?
The closest guy is like 15 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump to the closest guy
Okay.
and do
Go ahead and make a
an
Constitution
enormous
saving
attack.
throw real quick.
Yes.
Okay. Continue.
Alright, so I'm gonna make two unarmed attacks to the guard with my dexterity modifier.
Yep. Do you have dice that you can roll that? Or do you need
Yes.
Okay.
No, I have them. I got a 15 to hit.
Yep. Oh wait, the guy with the shield? No, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
Bangs off against the riot shield.
And I got a 25 because
Yeah, that hits.
one of my traits lets me do a double attack. And then I get 4 damage. 9. I deal
You watch
11
as
damage.
this
Oh,
figure
okay.
knocks against the shield and sort of batters it to the side, and then with the other hand it reaches out and claws through him, and it almost just sort of passes through him like nothing, and then you watch as he kind of like stumbles backwards, and you can see the wounds start to open up, and he is bleeding. But it was like walking through a fog, like the thing isn't completely even there, but did hurt him. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Hernan is going to toss down another vial, which is going to electrify the cloud. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 20.
Okay, you take half damage. That is going to be 13 points of damage.
Oh my god.
You want me to keep track of your health? I can do that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just do all this math behind the scenes. It's easier that way. Olsen, what are you doing? Olsen?
I'd like to make my way all the way to the window.
Okay, you're there. 5 feet.
Okay, can I open it or do I have to smash it open?
The windows are closed. There is a mechanism to open them, but that seems locked. You can also see that there are bars on the other side.
Damn it.
Or actually not bars, there are shutters. Like the whole building's in lockdown.
These bastards ruined my escape plan. Well, I did have an epic plan to kill the monster by throwing it out a window, but I can't do that no more.
How were you gonna throw the monster out a window?
Simple, I was gonna lure it towards me, then grab it and throw it out a window.
You did what?
I was gonna kill you, damn it!
Did you miss the part where I said that it had like a gaseous form that you can't grapple?
I
I'd
slapped.
suck it in, spit it out the
Huge
window.
mist monster.
I support this decision.
Alright, Superman.
Just blow the monster off, dude. It's fine.
Well, can't do it no more, the window's stuck.
That's how you solve problems in Jersey.
What the fuck? I don't live in Texas. Anyways, so now I'm
Suck 'em
gonna...
up.
Shut up. Now I'm gonna try to make my way towards the stairs.
Make my way to the stairs. So you're gonna
I
head
will
back out the
shoot
room?
You. Yes.
Alright, still trampling over stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
Who cares? They're dead anyways.
Okay. There's no bodies in here.
Yeah, I mean the people who were gonna use it.
Okay. Are you gonna dash?
Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Like, are some of the cops dead already?
Some of the cops are dead already, yeah. Those are
Can
the
I
ones
see,
near
like,
the stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the stairs, but like if I ever get a chance, I'd like to pick up what they had.
Okay.
Little
So
looting.
you're dashing,
Oh,
right?
and their eyes. Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to take their eyes as well.
So the stairs are... I forgot to actually put it in, but they're supposed to be in the center here. So you're gonna have to do a loop around in order to get back to them.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Eris, you are up.
Sorry, hold on.
You can see now that the cloud that came from the canister is starting to crystallize and form around the creature, making its body more solid.
How far away is it from me?
Less than 50 feet. But you don't have a straight shot. You have to move a little bit. That would be 50 feet.
Yeah. Hang on. And are the lights aren't out, but it's like the emergency lights, it's dim, right?
Right. It's dim light. Everything is dim light.
Which, for me, it just would be like it would look regularly lit, right? Because I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Sure.
Okay. Just checking.
It probably looks how it currently looks right now.
Ow!
What's the purpose of that noise?
I'm feeling like a furry.
Okay.
I have actually, it's like Tourette's. I just autistic around town sometimes.
What are
Hello?
you gonna
Hello?
do, Eris? Did we lose Eris?
I think so.
Oopsie poopsie.
I poop all over Rabble.
I'm gonna disconnect her. See if she joins back.
I'm wrong. DM them.
So how's everyone enjoying the session so far?
My
Good.
ultimate plan has been fucking ruined.
No, I'm sorry. Welcome back, Eris.
Literally just came back in and what happened?
It's your turn.
Oh my god. Okay.
You haven't done anything yet.
I'm not talking about.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Just skip my turn. I need a
Okay.
minute.
I'm sorry. Bean. Ooh, goodness.
Something wrong?
I think she's dealing with something else at the moment. Bean, what you doing?
Do I hear
Mr.
Alston?
Bean.
Do I hear Alston say that he's just trying to kill us all?
What?
Did I hear Alston say he was trying to kill us by jumping out the window?
No, I wanted to kill the monster.
Okay.
And I was saying that out of character, not in.
Oh, okay. I asked Raffle to let me down. Alright, I just crawl out of
I'm
Raffle's
still
hand.
holding you.
Look. slime my way down him, leave a little slime trail. To do that. Do you let go of your grapple as I try to get out of your hand?
Yeah, I'm not trying to hold you.
Okay.
I don't even know if you can be grappled.
I say yeah. Why not?
Yeah, that sounds like a cool thing.
But
Yeah.
how does the slime taste?
How does the slime taste?
What?
Acid or Jello?
Why not both?
Hmm.
Okay.
And
So,
can it produce eyes?
thank you for the ride, Rabble. As I start sliming my way, sliming my way to where that's a door entrance.
I wonder
There
I
you
wonder
go.
if he'll ever find out that I'm the one that killed him.
What? Did you say that?
No, because no. Even I didn't know I killed you, so
Then where's the monster? Where's the
I'm
monster?
just imagining he's yelling at the monster, kill that one, kill that one.
That's your 30 feet of movement to get there.
Okay. I concentrate really hard to try to create like a tentacle prehensile,
Mm-hmm.
and as a bonus action, I'm gonna wiggle it up next to Olsen and cram it in his ear and give him Wet Willy.
Okay, he's too far from you.
Wait, who am I standing next to?
Dr. Page.
My thing is 30 feet of range.
Goodness, that's
Your tentacle?
Yeah. I'm learning my abilities. And then as I'm Wet Willing him.
Do you Wet Willy Dr. Page?
No, I want to Wet Willy also.
I'm nowhere near you.
You're 10 feet from me, right?
Ain't I on like the opposite side of the damn thing? I'm not even at the stairs yet.
You're like 15
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do the tentacle thing.
Don't say it like that.
Can I slap the tentacle away from me?
He needs to make an unarmed strike against your AC.
I'm trying to wiggle it into your ear. Can I stealth it into him if he sees it?
What the fuck? You're making this sound worse.
Okay, I'm going to end your turn.
This is just sounding like something that isn't safe for YouTube.
I'm not trying to go that way. Also.
It's
I find
not
you good
something to
looking.
say I'm gonna force it into him.
I know, I was gonna give you Wet Willy. That's all.
With a tentacle that you were trying to force into me.
That's
Person's
That's
gonna
how
move
it's
over
played,
here.
And then I was gonna change the head of my tentacle to be something else.
Your turn is over. You're done.
Keep that fucking slime away from me. That fucking disgusting creature.
Alright, you're gonna sense a vibe from me. Like, I feel like something happened between you and I.
How? When we
Long
never
ago.
even saw each other. I literally
feel
never
it.
saw you. I'm blind.
That's true, but I feel something. I don't know it, but I'm like, just like shivers,
You had a
know?
psychic connection with the Sane, and it told you that I'm the one that fucking murdered you ass.
No, nothing like nothing like that. But definitely feel something arousing. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you. As the officers move into position, you watch as they change the ammo type on their weapon and actually start dealing some damage to it. But I'm not going to spend too much describing it. Dr. Page is going to be like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
I think he's actually going to run over to Harris, like, I must advise you that we should leave. That's his turn. Malware, what you doing?
I guess I'll come back out of the room.
Okay.
Am I able to see what type of ammo they're using on this thing?
You can see that they seem to be shooting energy at it
Yeah.
rather
I
than
don't
using
have
physical
nothing like
ammo,
that.
which normally isn't allowed in structures and buildings, especially occupied buildings, but this is an emergency.
Emergency.
I'm also gonna start running around with Olsen toward the stairs.
Okay. You gonna dash?
Be like, come on, Doc.
Marty!
Doc,
Alright.
get over here, Morty. Gotta go, Morty. When to go?
I said Morty, not Marty. Or I said Marty, not Morty. Sorry. I said it backwards. Alright, Earthor, your turn.
The demon is going to move towards the closest guard. Or there's a guard standing there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my first attack is going to be enervating focus, which is melee attack. And then I'm going to yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. That is a roll. One second. That's 17 plus 5 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack, move. The guard's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do the second attack.
Okay.
That's 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
You watch as the monster reaches out a hand and like passes through him and almost seems to claw backwards. And then he like kind of rolls out of the way of the second attack. Make a Constitution saving throw.
It's an 8.
An 8. You watch as the figure slowly starts to crystallize, becoming more and more solid. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna scream like in pain while I like crystallize, like but then I turn back into like the mist.
Gosh dang it, I rolled a natural 1.
Wait, you're
Verdun flows another canister, but it misses and goes wide, and you watch as it poof, off in the distance does nothing. Dang it. Now he's gonna throw another one. That one hits. And you watch as more of this cloud starts to fill the space. Let's see.
My God.
And starts to envelop this creature even more, slowing their movement significantly. Olsen, we're up.
Alright. I'm gonna keep going to the
Just
stairs.
dashing?
Yeah. If there's like any corpses in my way, can I like loot
No, there's no corpses over here.
it? Damn it! I'm still looking for them eyes. I swear, I will get some of them.
Eris, are you back?
Alright.
Seems like. Oh, you here?
Yep.
Did you want to do anything for your last turn? Before it's your turn
This-
again.
Oh. No, it's fine.
We're all running.
Yeah, the doctor came over to you to see if you were alright.
Oh. Yeah, no, yeah, I'll follow. It's fine.
Okay. Do you want to spend your last turn dashing as well, or?
Sure.
What's your movement speed, by the way?
40, I think.
Oh, wow. So you can go.
Yeah.
You're super fast.
Not the opposite.
Okay, she's there. Yeah, Mr. Slow, what are you doing?
I'm going next to the doctor.
I don't
What
know why.
is your movement speed?
Ow.
25.
It's pretty slow.
Yeah. Up. What is it, Doc?
The doctor freaks out when you approach.
What is it, Doc?
I don't know.
There's what feels like a person inside, but not quite.
How do you know that?
I tried to charm them, and on the outside it's this, but on the inside there's a person.
Their eyes widen as they turn towards the being.
I'm going to try to knock it asleep as I cast sleep.
Okay, roll those hit dice.
Whoa! Where's my D8? 1, 2.
Oh wow, he's got physical dice.
I got 12.
That's not even enough to put Urathor to sleep.
I cough violently as I try to do the spell. I'm still not quite at it.
See, here's what happens is that you just fart again, and then Dr. Page collapses.
Oh, I cast it on him instead. God, wake up, not you! Wait. I'm gonna try to wet willy him. Yeah, I'm moving on.
Okay, he wakes back up. He's like, ah.
I stick my
Alright.
tentacle in his ear, yeah.
The police officers move into position, but don't fire anymore as they wait and watch as the figure slowly starts to crystallize. Dr. Page is gonna run.
Wait, Doc, take me with.
Alright, he picks you up and runs. But he's like very uncomfortable with it. And I think he like tosses it to Rabble, like, yeah. Rabble's your turn.
I'm gonna keep running.
Yeah!
Do you pick up the slime?
Yeah.
Okay, the baton has been passed. What's your movement speed? I keep forgetting.
30.
30, okay. Okay. Monster. Make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's another one.
The monster is frozen solid.
Wow.
And as the monster's form begins to crystallize, even from across the building, you can hear it struggle to cry as it. Then all you hear is silence. And that's where I'm going to end tonight's session.